Here, and it is a time when people start to plan their next vacation. Well, fortunately, our travel enthusiast Dana Revman is here with a look at one idea that you might enjoy: river cruising in Europe. It sounds so relaxing. Good morning to you, Dana.
Good morning.
So tell us all about this.
Well, spring is a fantastic time to go to Europe. The days are getting longer, the temperatures are rising. It's calm in comparison to that summer crush that we know is going to be here very soon.
Okay.
Now, like ocean cruising, river cruising is the type of thing you unpack once.
Okay.
Every day you have the opportunity to wake up in a new location. This video is less than a week old. I was one of 78 guests on board the ship Emerald Luna. We were sailing in the Netherlands with one stop in Belgium. River cruising in general is an incredibly relaxing way to see a variety of sites because all of the logistics are handled for travelers. Everything from meals to transportation to entrance tickets to sought after locations like the Netherlands Keukenhof Park. Now, Keukenhof Park is arguably probably the most famous spring destination in all of Europe. The gardens boast 7 million flowering.
Wow.
Yes, 7 million. Think tulips, hyacinths, daffodils. If you can name it, it's probably there. 40 full-time gardeners work year-round, but the garden is only open to the public for 2 months, mid-March to mid-May. So you've got a fairly limited window there to work with. The garden designs change every year, but adding to the scenery, surrounding the park are actually a number of commercial growing fields. So you've got these fields just full of bulbs that are coming into bloom. It just makes for quite the vision. You can't walk through them, but you can actually go for an electric boat ride, and it just takes you through. They're absolutely stunning, but truthfully, it is the smell that you will probably remember for years to come. It is absolutely stunning.
This is just gorgeous video you're showing of us here, and this is only for people's viewing enjoyment, though. They can't actually pick the flowers.
They cannot actually pick the flowers. You can buy flowers there if you would like to take some tulips along with you, but really it's about being there, being in the moment, smelling it, seeing it, taking it all in.
Okay.
And an easy day trip from Amsterdam. Another spot in Amsterdam that is year-round. Let's go, not maybe as colorful, but equally impressive, to the Hortus Botanic Garden. So one of the oldest botanical gardens, it goes back to like the early 1600s, set on 3 acres right smack dab in the middle of Amsterdam. It's home to some 4,000 species of plants from all around the world. There are elevated walkways, spiral staircases, so you get these kind of fun bird's eye view of the place. Even if you're not a garden person, even if you're not typically, you're the person that struggles to keep that one plant alive, you're probably gonna think this is a really interesting location. There's just something to see. One of the greenhouses, for example, this one, hundreds of butterflies, but everything growing in this greenhouse is a commercial crop plant. Think coffee, cacao, sugarcane, but hundreds of butterflies. It's one of those spots when you walk in, how can you not smile?
Right. I'm smiling right now just looking at this video. It's just gorgeous.
It's just one of those stunning places, and nice and warm, which is always something good for this time of year. Let's leave Amsterdam and head to The Hague. We're going to take a quick stop at the Mauritshuis Museum. Now, this is a small but mighty museum, along with 11 Rembrandts.
Wow.
There's what is often referred to as the Dutch version of the Mona Lisa. It is the girl with the pearl earring by Johannes Vermeer.
There she is.
Yeah. This painting is wildly popular. A recent book, a recent movie, it draws crowds. We have it all to ourselves. Now, why is that? Because guests on Emerald Luna were able to get in an hour before the museum actually opened, which meant you could have moments. This was what was waiting as we left when the museum was opening.
So you beat the crowds.
I don't often recommend museums, but especially in a circumstance like this museum is incredibly small, but it has a mighty collection. You can be in and out probably in an hour. Truthfully, even less if you have a circumstance where you can get it to yourself for moments like this. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And the Netherlands, it doesn't feel right going to the Netherlands and not seeing a windmill.
We
need to see a windmill.
There it is.
There it is. Welcome to Willemstad. Even on a rainy day, this was our one rainy day of the trip. It's just charming. Even in the rain, it's charming. And this is one of those locations why I enjoy river cruising. Probably wouldn't be on the radar of many people, but once they're on the ground in a place like this, they really tend to enjoy the time they have.
And those houses are just adorable.
And one of those houses, it was a gal's 100th birthday, so she was waving to people as they walked by.
Oh, how
You get to see
sweet.
quiet neighborhood community moments like that too. Small location.
Again, which service was offering these river cruises?
So this is Emerald. This is
Okay.
Emerald Cruises. I was aboard Emerald Luna, which is a fairly new ship. The destinations that we were sailing was a very specific itinerary because of Kokenhof. Kokenhof will close at the end of May and then it will change, but they run cruises all summer long.
And about how much would this cost someone if they wanted to take a similar route as you?
A similar route, I would say plan on about $2,600. It's going to vary depending on the week, depending on the cabin you choose, all sorts of upgrades you can do.
Right.
But for about $2,600, it will cover your meals, your transportation, all of the entrances, a daily tour.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you so much to our travel
Always a
expert,
pleasure.
Dana Revman.
Always a
Love to
pleasure.
see you.
Always good to be here.
All right, we'll be right back.